Hey everyone, happy hump day. I am so excited. I don't know about you, but I'm so excited that we are over the hump. It is almost Friday and it's almost the end of the work week. My week has been really long and I don't know about yours, but I'm ready to just have it be the weekend. Although my weekends are always filled with sports for my kids, so it's not ever really relaxing, but it's still the weekend with my family. So that's always better than these crazy weeks where I have a million gazillion things to do. So, for those of you that don't know me, first of all, let me just say this is going to be really informal. My 1-year-old has decided, well, somebody, I will not say his name, let her sleep until almost 5 o'clock from her nap today. So, yeah, she's not tired. And he's not here. So, if you hear baby noises, or she'll probably come up here and start talking to me, this is going to be real informal today because that's just how I roll, I guess. Well, I guess when you have 4 kids, it's really the only way you can roll. But anyway, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Jamie Nicole, and I have over 10 years experience helping people goal plan and shift their mindset to achieve success. And if I could ask you to please like this and share it so that not only will your friends benefit from this amazingly important information that I'm going to share, but also when you share it, it'll save it to your timeline. And then you can always go back later and review what I said, especially if you have to stop in the middle of this because something happens. You're busy, things happen, your kids cry, somebody calls, etc. So if you if you share this, then it will let your friends see it and it'll also save to your timeline. So today I want to talk to you about your why in goal planning, right? And talk about, is it motivating you enough, and how to ensure that it is. And how to make sure that you don't get stuck. So if you were someone who has goals but you feel stuck or unmotivated, or if you're someone that makes goals period and you're a goal planner, this will even help you to prevent you from getting stuck and having any of those problems arise while you're in the middle of trying to complete your goals or whatever it is that you want to achieve. So sometimes when people set goals, they feel stuck and unmotivated, and they also don't know why they feel this way. So they can't really put their finger on it. They know that they have like a whole list of things that they need to be doing, but they don't know why. And, or they don't know where to begin, or they just don't know if they really care that much anymore. Which is kind of a bad way to feel, don't you think? Because if you've put the effort into planning a goal, and if you put the effort into even starting working on it, say you're halfway through or even a quarter of the way through, think of all that time that you've wasted not finishing it because you just don't have the motivation anymore. So this is, hopefully this will help you prevent that from happening. Because if you are that person, or if you know somebody who is that person, or if you become that person someday, wouldn't you love to just consistently have clarity about your feelings and consistently feel compelled and motivated to accomplish the goals that you set for yourself, and every day feel motivated to work towards the goals that you've set? Because I know that if I were setting goals, which I do all the time. The worst feeling in the world is not feeling like they're important anymore, even though at one time I did feel like they were important and I put work into finishing them, or I put work into, working towards them, and then all of a sudden I kind of stop. I feel like it's a waste of time. It is, and it has happened to me. It does happen to everyone, but I've learned this trick that I think will help you, that has really helped me to prevent that from happening. And I call it the 3 W's. The what, why, and the right. So many people don't have goals, like we said, because they're not compelling enough. So here's how to prevent this problem and or to fix it if it's happening to you. So first you need to understand your what. So what do you want actually? Like what are the details about your goal? Because your lack of clarity may be stopping you from completing your goal or I guess working on the tasks that are required to complete your goal. So a detailed plan, like what is it? You also need to understand your why. So why is this goal important to you? Why do you want to do it? Is it for you? Is it something that you are passionate about and you want to do? Or is it something that someone else has kind of put on you? Or you're doing it for someone else, to impress someone else, to make someone else happy, to prove something to someone other than yourself? Really think about why. Because a lot of the times when people do things for other people, that's not really something that they have a passion for or desire for in their own heart, they're not really successful, and they kind of get into these periods or these mindsets eventually where it's kind of like, I don't know, I don't really feel motivated anymore. So remember your why. And if your why isn't motivated enough, then should you be doing it? So this is something to really think about before you even set your goal. Definitely, if you haven't set your goal yet, this is something good to think about. And lastly, the third W is write. Write it down. Write your goal down, write it clear, write it detailed, fully understand what it is that you're wanting to accomplish, and also write down the why, so what you want and why you want it, and then put it somewhere where you will see it every day. Because those daily reminders, hopefully that will continue to light the fire in your mind and in your heart to continue working towards it. And I hope that this was helpful for you. This is something that I find helpful for myself, and I have reminders for myself in a lot of different places for things that, are important to me and that I, want to continue working on. And I think that, those constant daily reminders are key to success. So I hope that you found this helpful. I hope that you have an amazing night, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.